Hey everybody, it's Nelson with Creekwood.aquatics. Thank you for joining us today. Just got to prep some stuff. If you can hear me, say hello. And I'm going to put something in the chat. All right, perfect. Thank you so much. Let me import the shop. There we go. The shop is imported. Perfect. And I just got to grab some shrimp for my eel. Okay. All right. All right, everybody. This is Nelson with Creekwood.aquatics. Feel free to hop onto our shop. You can see what we have available. If there's something you want to see, let me know. If not, we're going to move quick. We're going to go through a lot of fish really fast. Let me start off with something that came in a few days ago. Trying to find my pointing stick. All right. First thing I'm going to point out, we have two of these available this week. They are rainbow gobies. They are fantastic little goby. They get iridescent blue on their face, and they get a couple red blotches throughout their bodies. Let's post them. Let's get them listed. And my buttons aren't working. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. There we go. Sometimes in order to get the screen to work, I have to log out, log back in. Okay. Rainbow goby. I'm going to show him up to the front. But for all the collectors of really weird fish, they get weirder today, trust me. But this is a beautiful, pretty large goby. Not the largest gobies. I know jade gobies or sleeper gobies get bigger. But this is a very attractive goby. Come on, just get a little bit closer. A little bit closer to me. There you go. That's absolutely beautiful. I have two of these in stock this week. Okay, he's not going to cooperate with me. But yeah, we sent one of these to New York this week. We sent it next day delivery. Yes, these are freshwater. And let me add something to the show notes because weather is good, but still we want to be a little cautious. All right, there you go. Yes, we do have some plecos. We have some common plecos and we have some tiger plecos. So you tell me if you want to go high end, if you want to go like just normal bread and butter um, bushy nose plecos. But I mean, I'll show you. These all came in today. Like there's a big chunky female. I'll show you right here. There's a big old female right here, and here's a nice bushy nose male. High end. All right, let me unpin my goby. Actually, there's one right there. Ah, who's hanging out right there? Oh, that's the one that wasn't feeling well. Yes, I have 2 bamboo shrimps in stock, but let me show this off. We have the L397. They're always the hardest pleco to work with. They never want to be seen. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to pull them out. I'm going to put this here. So I should have 6 more of these in stock. There you go. This is our tiger pleco, L397. We have these guys listed for I think $45 on the shop. You can purchase them directly from the shop. Yeah, I believe these are 45. They're absolutely beautiful. They're stunners. I have a snowball pleco who lives in here. These are also where the bamboo shrimp are. So if we get lucky, we'll see the bamboo shrimp. We did not get lucky on the bamboo shrimp. We have a big blue phantom right here. So we got a blue phantom pleco listed. I'm pretty sure he's listed at 100. And then in here, there's a snowball pleco somewhere. I made everybody mad. But yeah, Calm Sprouts, if you're interested, they are listed in the shop. But yeah, we do have, and if you want something a little bit weirder than a pleco, I don't know if you've ever seen these, but these are giant autosynchronous. No, those are the only plecos we have this week. 397 bushy nose, blue phantom, and snowball. But these are the giant autosynchronous. These are listed at our shop. These are a rarity. These do not come up so often. We got 3. They're listed for $40. My vendor, they haven't carried these for a few years. They got them back last month. So we bought as many as we could, which was 4. I'm going to screenshot. I don't know exactly who is the L183, but I can look into it, and I can see what's out there, Pleco-wise. So we're going to pop the tiger back. Starlights. I had someone who was looking for those. My vendor said they were having trouble importing them from Colombia, so that's why they haven't had them in a while. But yeah, like I said, as far as my vendor, he's been having trouble getting stuff from Colombia. Yeah, no problem. I'll take a look, but I said right now I know that I have a snowball. It's cute. He usually likes to live in the alligator head or the crocodile head. And I know I have 2 bamboo shrimp. I just need them to show up. Here we go. This is everybody I needed. Here's our little snowball. We have these guys listed for $35. Actually, let me put him on the board. I don't know if he's actually listed on the catalog. Let me check. Snowball isn't listed. So let's do a manual listing. All right, Snowball is pinned. He's $35. I'm leaning towards this one is a female because hey Dee Dee, I know the males tend to get a little bit of red by their faces and heads. But yeah, that one's listed. That one's ready to go. And I just saw the bamboo shrimp. You've been looking for a pair? We got a pair if you want to see them. All right, I got my little pointer stick. Okay, over here. You can find these in the shop. They're going to be large plecos. I believe they're listed for $25. But here's a male right here. You see those bristles on his face right here? And then here is a large female. Actually, there's a large female right in front of me. These, I'm going to say they're in the 3-inch range. So that one's definitely 3 inches. The male's probably going to be 2.5. And yeah, they can go in with angels. Honestly, I keep a lot of bushy nosing with my African cichlids too because they do really well. But yeah, that's a big chunky female. Looks like she's full of eggs. Let's see if I can get her closer. Actually, there's another one right in front of her. But yeah, if you want her, let's see if they're listed in the shop. Because I have this one listed for somebody right now. Oh, large bushy nose, $20. And I have 10 quantities. So if you want to buy 2 of those, we'll get you a male-female pair. Absolutely. But yeah, there's some big chunky females in here this week. But yeah, I'll show you the pleco swarm we got this week. That's a lot of plecos. And that's a big bull male right here. Look at this male. This male is massive. So here, I don't normally do this. There he is. I don't have the 397s listed. Okay. Did you still want the snowball? If not, I'll pull the snowball and I'll put a 397 for you. All right, we'll go back. We'll go back to the snowballs if we need them. $397. It is not listed. That is weird. Of course he moved. I'll tell you what I really need. I need an assistant who has like dry hands. So I could do all this at the same time. Gotcha. Pleco 397, 45, and he's set to the board. Will I make a deal for the snowball and the 397? I'll do the snowball for 28 if you buy the tiger and him. I'm trying to see what just sold. Oh, the large bushy nose. Okay, perfect. All right. Yeah, so you just want the one female. Okay. Well, you'll still save the 20%. Yeah, because you'll save 20%. You'll save 20% off of your first $20 on the 397, and then I'll do the snowball for 25 just to get them moved. Sound like a plan? You'll still save money on the pleco, and you'll get the snowball for 25. Shipping, it depends. Shipping is going to be $30. It doesn't matter how much you order because it's all going to ship on the same bill, unless you need a second box, which you won't need for this order. This will just be one large box, but it'll still ship for $30. We just have to look at temperatures in your area, because where are we shipping to? What's the temperature going to be next? Let's say Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, because that's our only restriction is if it's below 65. I want to do next day with a heat pack just to ensure that they survive. And I know um, it can be pricey because shipping right now, I think for me, my costs probably be around $55, $60. Yeah, we still have some blue dreams, and we still have. I think there's two more of the bamboos. They just keep running every time I try to see them. Actually, I got my other phone over here. Let me look. Let me look at your temperatures real fast. I understand. It gets easier when the weather cooperates a little bit more. So it's still early in the year. Yeah. Like I said, I always have. Yeah, yeah. I'll set you up real fast. But Comp Sprout, let me see your weather real fast. But I always have these fish in stock. These I get from local breeders. Um, so honestly, I'll never not have them. So when the weather gets better in your area, definitely come by, hang out in the live stream. Yeah, that's the worst part about trying to ship at this time of year. Anything aggressive. I got a bunch of African cichlids. Yeah, I'll talk to my breeders. I'll see what we can get done. Yeah, you're gonna be in the 40s, and then you're gonna be in the 20s. Yeah, so it's not a good time. It's not a good time for you to get some fish. But again, we'll definitely be back. We also have one silver arowana left for the week, one baby silver, and I have some eels over here. But for my buddy Bloodhound, where are you? Hellhound. Let's get you that let's unpin this. Bamboo shrimp. Ooh. All right, we got the bamboo shrimp listed, and I'll get you 5 blues. So here's your first listing. Yeah, they'll get a little bit bigger. But yeah, I got the bamboo shrimp listed for you. I know he's here somewhere. We just saw him. And Mr. Taylor, here is the baby arowana. He's very personable. We've been feeding him Gulf Coast shrimp. You ready, buddy? You're on camera. Absolutely. I would love to see videos of that blue arowana. Yeah, here's our boy. He's about 3.5 inches. We just sold the other one this afternoon. But he's a good boy. All right, and then these. Oh, I did have another gold. For you, we could probably do them at 75. We have them listed for 85 on our main website. Okay. All right, 5 blue shrimp. And just because my brain is fish gear, not math gear, I got to get to my trusty calculator. $30. All right, Hellhound, I got the available for you, ready to go. All right, thank you so much. And I say, there's a little arowana friend. He's cute. Yeah, I'm actually going to feed the eel right now. Here, I'm going to put the phone down. They will eat anything that fits in their mouth. And yes, we have a ton of peacock cichlids. We got this albino over here. I have this starry, the Madagascan bleaker eye, German red, and I think there is a red empress here somewhere. There's the red empress. We got the red empress, and I got a female for him too. All right, even though you don't want to buy it, let's take a look at our eels. You guys want a shrimp? So all of my larger peacocks are $80. So yeah, that guy's about 5 inches. He's 80. The German red over here. Let me zoom out my camera. The camera's zoomed in way too much. Yes, I do. Those are 45. So 3 to 4 inch range. We have this small dragon peacock right here, OB dragon. That is an otter point, I believe. He's starting to get his color, so you can see his blue face. He's got that red and that white dorsal fin. Little blue regal right here. So these would all be in the $45 range. And then if you want to look at some other stuff that'll be in the $25 range, we have this smaller peacock. Same thing, 45 for that blue one. But 25 for this little guy right here. The little Aratus. Any of the smaller peacocks, any of the females, they'll be $25. Yeah, the mediums and then the smalls. So we have large, medium, and small. But yeah, here's the one you were looking at. He would be in the 45 range. And then I have some stuff that is in the 25 range, like this large electric blue Johanny. See, beautiful black face, beautiful blue bars. They are beautiful. They are aggressive. They are really aggressive. But yeah, we have him for 25, and we have there's another one over here. Oh, we also have these giant Synodontis. But remember, everybody, you can always hop on our shop. You can see what's listed. If there's anything that's interesting that you want to see, let me know. We can always take a walk. We can take a look at it. But yeah, here are all our African cichlids. Yeah, $25 for these big zebras right here. Here's an OB. All right. Other than that, we'll leave this area for the time being. See if we can get the eel to come out and eat. Ooh. This is the one that has the funny jaw that we've been working with. So this one currently isn't for sale, but the small one is. But he's blocking the tube. Oh, there you go. You gonna take it? Ah, good boy. That's a good eel. So I got a bigger piece for him. There we go. Oh no, they do great. I mean, they're not schooling fish, but they do like to be with each other. I will give them that. But yeah, I love these. I love these eels. This is a fish that we always have in the shop. They're very personable. But yeah, this is the type of fish that you have to build a bond with. You have to build trust. There he is. He grabbed another piece. He's gonna take that last one? Yeah. I wish the camera was clear. Let's see if we can wipe some lenses. But yeah, beautiful eel. Super cute. But my camera cannot focus on him. But I'll show you guys. There he is. These are freshwater moray eels. So they're actually true eels. They're not like the little loaches or the fire eels. These are actually part of the eel and anguillidae family. There's his little face. See his little crooked face? Let me go check who just pulled up. I'm pretty sure it's my wife. No, it's probably a customer that we missed. Yeah, I think the crooked face gives him a little bit more of a personality. More of like, oh, you should have seen the other guy type of deal. But he's a cutie. It took a long time to get him to eat. But now that he's accepting food, he's going to be a champ. There he is. Oh, and there's my giant autocinculus. Being an icon like always. Bam. Oh, let's do something fun. We have our vampire swordtails. Let's get these guys listed in the shop. Let me see. Let's do a 3-pack of these to make the shipping worth it. There it is. So we have a 3-pack of these available. These guys are some high-end swordtails. You can see the males have the extra long gonoponum. These guys get darker and they get longer fins with age. To me, they're a little bit of a showstopper because they're just so extreme in the way that they look. Oh, my hand got itchy. All right, we're gonna move on from that. I wish I can get a better picture. Come on, you little pea. I can't get a picture of them. All right, we're gonna run a 3-pack of the pea puffers. $30, and he's gonna be on the board. But yeah, pea puffers, actually all puffers tend to be some of the most personable fish. Yeah, the coolest thing is when I come here, they know something's up, so they always come to explore. See, so I'm going to make a lot of noise. And they're going to come figure out what's going on. That's what makes them so darn cute. That one just tried to bite the camera. But yeah, these guys have been gaining a lot of popularity in the aquarium trade for the past couple years. And I don't blame people. Here we go, see? They just want to know what's going on at all the time. They're very inquisitive. They're very nosy. But they are a lot of fun. That is a big female right here. Their only drawbacks is that they're a species-only fish, so they can only be kept with other pea puffers. No, yeah, that's what I was getting to. They are aggressive. They are very nippy. They will destroy snails. They will destroy shrimp. And they will nibble on fish fins. So what most people do is they'll set up a 10-gallon tank, and they'll dedicate them to the pea puffers. That is a massive female. She is huge. But yeah, little cutie pies, if you want to start a little project tank with one species that'll entertain you for hours, this is going to be the fish right here, the pea puffer. And here, check this out. This is their favorite snack. They love blackworms. They cannot resist blackworms. All right, we're gonna move on from the pea puffers. Let's look at maybe we'll do that on the TikTok. And if you guys are ever interested, you can find us on TikTok at Creekwood.aquatics. We do a lot of daily videos about all the different things we got going on in the shop. That's what I was gonna do. 36. Yeah, we got some salt water. I was gonna do more of a focus show on these on Sunday because my lights are going down. But we have assorted frags. Sorted frags are $25 each, or if you buy 3, you get 1 free. My absolute favorite, if I were to tell you one right now, I know they're closing up, but I love the red pipe organs. I love these. These are soft coral. They are polyp. They do produce that red exoskeleton. But what I love about these is that when I was younger, I couldn't keep these things alive for the life of me. Even at the shops, we would get these; they would be dead within a week. I've had this colony. I've had this for over a year. We've been fragging this colony up and about. So we got 1, 2. We got some small 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. There should be an 11th colony somewhere. Yes, this is our Da Vinci clown. He is mean. He bites. Well, she bites. She's a pain in the butt. She lives in my anemone basket. So our anemones, we have some Shermans, which are 150. We have rainbow bubble tips over here. These are 100. And then we have green anemones over here, which are 80 right now. We got big piece of the Montipora over here too. And we have smaller Monty frags over here. Here, I'll show one more coral and then I'll move on again. But this one is our Fruity Pebbles Montipora. So it has a dark green base and the polyps are bright red or bright orange. But absolutely beautiful. And then here's some Sulfastria. Oh, check this out. I keep lying. I keep saying we're done, and we're never going to be done. Darth Maul Parites. Not this week. I have to order them. I don't bring many mandarins in because of their copepod needs. So, yeah, if I have a thick culture of copepods, which we breed over here, then I'll bring in mandarins. Actually, I have a couple copepods. Yeah, this is from my culture. No lionfish. No lionfish because right now this is my saltwater section. And we need to expand. I keep saying we need to expand to that room, but that project needs to happen soon. Because yeah, we want to hit saltwater hard. But I can order this stuff and we can get it shipped out. We should be doing a large saltwater order first week of March. Oh, in this tank, there's a Springerite damsel. So it's one of those damsels that eats flatworms. Yeah, so that's his job. He's just flatworm patrol. Oh, check this out. These are guys that don't get a lot of action. We have our neon green trachea. That one's 125, and then we have the unfortunate looking slipper over here. For some reason, they tend to be that shape. I don't know why. And then we have our tube anemone over here. So it's a non-photosynthetic anemone, and they love to eat shrimp. This is why I need an assistant who doesn't have wet hands. Here, but I'll show you. Oh, he's going to be shy. I'm already here. You guys got me started. Yeah, the clown likes to feed the anemones. There. The anemone's going to wrap around the shrimp and he's going to eat it. Okay, sorry. I got so distracted. We are going to move on to our koi angels. There we go. Koi angelfish 3-pack. $36. Click. So here we're doing a 3-pack of our koi angels. So we have regular koi angel over here, and then we have koi angel with the red base. So this will be a mix between the two. These angels, I would consider them on the medium side. So they are going to be, I say from head to toe, they'll be about 3 inches. And then from face to tail, they'll be anywhere from 2.5 to 3 inches. But they're super great, very personable. And they will look fantastic in any South American aquarium. But yeah, you can see that difference. That koi has a very white, very platinum-based body. And then the red base, obviously, again, you can see. That one's eyes are pretty. That one has blue eyes. You got really pretty eyes. Do they all have blue eyes? It looks like they all have blue. No, that one has orange eyes. I thought I was going crazy for a second. But yeah, always you can stop by our shop. You can see what we have in stock. If there's something that piques your interest, let me know. We can take a walk over there. That's some breeding behavior. We might get eggs out of these rams. Any small flowy fish? I mean, if you want to take a look at the sparkling gouramis, I think they're cute. They only get about an inch long, but they're a lot of fun. They are very fun to have. Yeah, but yeah, we'll take a look at them real fast. But yeah, there's this male gold ram right here. Because the females have the pink bellies, and their breeding vents are out, so their little ovipositor is sticking out. So it looks like they're trying to breed. So, oh yeah, definitely, he dug a nest. Yeah, I'll have eggs there in the morning. Sparkling gourami. Let me unpin this. So this is a fish that gets brighter with age. They get red, they get blue iridescence on their bodies. There's a little baby one right here. There we go, that's perfect. There we go, that's the perfect shot of the sparkling gourami. But they're peaceful, they stay small. I believe you can keep them with shrimp because they're so small they can't cause any real damage or harm. Yeah, we have a lot of nice little peaceful things. So the sparkling gouramis, very peaceful. We have a couple white clouds over here. So this is a normal white cloud. I should have, let's see. Yeah, I got 3 in here. These are Odessa barbs, but these guys are all sold. I gotta deliver them tomorrow. But these guys are a little nippy, so see, once I put my fingers in the tank, they'll swarm me like little sharks, and then they start biting. So yeah, in a peaceful community tank, those aren't it. We also have some Vietnamese white clouds. So these guys are a little bit more high end. These guys are $9 a piece. If you buy 3 of them, we could probably do them for $8 a piece. Whatever 8 times 3 is. I'm not a mathematician. I am an aquarium keeper. My beautiful mind only works one way. $24. Yes, should still be 3 Hillstream loaches in stock. There's actually one right on the sponge filter, right there, right in front of us. And those would be 18 each. So I got 2 over here, and I know there he is. I got 1 in this tank over here, all the way in the back. Yeah, I know. It was hard to see that one. That's the problem when you build a fish oil reuse tank. Some of the tanks don't have the clarity that you necessarily need or want. Let me close this tank up. Yeah, he's do you want to see the gobies that I have in stock? I have some rainbow gobies. If you want to see an oddball. Yeah, we have the reticulated hill stream. Okay. There is our rainbow goby. I need my camera to focus. Focus. Yeah, they can be buttheads sometimes. There he is. This phone cannot focus today. Absolutely. I mean, that's sort of why I love this hobby, because I get a chance to see all these different fish, all these different behaviors, like the pea puffers, how intelligent they are. Yes, the gobies love to just stand on the rocks and make their presence known to everybody around them. Yeah, other oddballs we got. We have a giant autosynclus. Yeah, I can never complain. I can never complain because I get to do this job full time, and I fall in love with it more and more every single day. Guppies, we only have mixed guppies this week. So you see, there's a few Moscows. There's a few. There's a few golds. So that's a gold female. There's a gold male right here, and then there's a couple mixed. So all of my guppies, they're $5 each. This is my last platinum for the week. But yeah, we could do a random assortment, a random 3-pack for $15. that is the one sad thing. My vendor out of Florida, um, he will only sell males, and if I want females, I have to buy them as a mixed bag. Okay. Let me make a listing for him. Yeah, so we'll do a gold, the little Moscow one, and then we'll do the platinum. Click. Let me do platinum, black, and gold. Yeah, basically, I'll send you pictures, but yeah, I kind of figured you wanted that little black one there. But I'll send you pictures. I'll send you pictures before we bag them up. Oh, that weird color one, the confetti color one. Where is he? This boy. Yeah, we'll pack him up. Yeah, we'll pack him up. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, I'll get them moved out into the shrimp tank at the end of the night. Oh, uh, we got blueberry snails this week. I don't know how I forgot to mention that. So this is an extremely rare live-bearing snail. But yeah, we got blueberry snails right here. So we got this guy that's on the wall. 2, 3, 4. There's 2 right here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, that's why you're just going to have to start another aquarium. Yeah, the cool thing about the blueberry snail, other than being fantastic looking because they're a light blue color, they have little orange circles on their body. Um, but they you need male and female, and they lay one live baby every 3 to 4 weeks. So yeah, they're not one to overpopulate, but they are a lot of fun. And then this is my blackworm farm. Trying to feed my cichlids. All right, things are slowing down. We're probably gonna end it for tonight. We will be back Saturday. We will be back Sunday. Same great deal. Same 20% off of your first $20. Oh, hmm. I'm not sure because I don't know what their brackish water tolerance is. But yeah, I've been researching the Ope Ule or whatever. Um, we do want to do a small tank of them. What we're gonna do is I'm breaking down this whatever this is. I'm breaking this down. I'm building a proper checkout station, but we're gonna have a display tank over here in the corner. But yeah, the cool thing was I ordered 20 of these. I moved 5 inside for breeding, and this morning I found the baby. So one of them was pregnant, and she laid a baby in the tank. So now there's 7 inside. But Hellhound, no, thank you so much for coming by. I'm glad you enjoyed your fish from 2 days. What, today? Or what was it, yesterday? You got your fish? Yeah. But I'm glad you enjoyed them. I'm glad you came back. And again, everyone who stopped by will always appreciate you. Thank you for showing your support. We will be back tomorrow. Thank you. We put a lot of work into this room. But yeah, we will be back tomorrow. We'll be back at 7:30, and we'll be back Sunday. Sunday is going to be an early show, so it'll probably be 3 o'clock. But anyway, as always, this is Nelson with Creekwood.aquatics. You can follow us on all social media: YouTube, my brain broke, TikTok, Facebook, Creekwood Aquatics. Anyway, have a good night, everybody. Bye.